for the victims and the families that lost the loved ones was paid.
I am made to understand that the specific officials that were highlighted as having misappropriated this fund subsequently went to court to seek injunctive orders against the implementation of this report, correct?
Yes, they anticipated disciplinary action.
Just a minute. Is that true or not?
That is true.
Who were the parties of that case?
It was once Dr. Bor, there is a CEO, Betty Chebe, and others.
Was the governor an interested party in that?
He was an interested party.
Did the governor swear an affidavit for or against that request by the CCs?
He did in support of the officials.
So he went to court and asked the court not to implement the report.
That's
what
true.
you're saying?
That is true.
That is captured in an affidavit, correct?
Yes.
Would you then say that the governor had the intention of implementing this report?
He had no intentions of implementing the report.
To date, has the governor given any contrary audit or report of how these funds were used?
He's never.
Almost 1 year down the line.
2 years down the line.
2 years down the line. What would you say about his conduct then?
He's a complicit in the whole setup.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, thank you. I was looking at the watch. Thank you. Let's move to the other issue. Kazi Mtaani. Again, tell us when a report on the Kazi Mtaani initiative was made by the respective committee.
Kazi Mtaani, I sat as the vice chair, and the chairman was one Honorable Paul B.
Honorable Senators, may I refer you to volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents at page 229 to 355. Volume 4A, page 229 to 325. 355. Proceed, Mr. Rogoni, directly to the recommendations and findings of the committee, and tell us when this report was finalized.
This report, we did the report in the month of July. August, we came up with the report. Remember, the program started in February. And the findings, the report is with the governor, because once we've done our part as the assembly, a copy of the report is sent to the executive for implementation.
Yes.
But shockingly to date, the governor has never even implemented a single recommendation out of this report. And remember, the county government of Kericho, through the 2 municipalities, lost cumulatively 39 million.
And have you seen the response of the governor in respect to that allegation? What has he said about it?
From the replying affidavits in the previous motion, the governor alleged the county government of Kericho did not lose funds through the program. But from the report, you can see there are even companies that were not pre-qualified. They did nothing, but they were paid without a single document. I'm talking about the LSO, because if you're given a job to clean a place in town, you've got to have an LSO. Not a single LSO of all the 16 companies, 9 for Kericho and 6 for Litein municipality, were given or supplied with an LSO for them to process for the payments.
Maybe you might want to take some time and highlight, because not all of us are aware of this initiative. What was the nature of this initiative? How would it work? And who are the beneficiaries? And who are the participants of the initiative?
When the governor launched this initiative in 14th February 2023, it was meant to give an opportunity to the youth, the women, and the people, the marginalized from the 2 municipalities. That was more of like offering them a job opportunity through that program. But because there was no policy, the governor resorted to engaging those contractors who were doing jobs in the Department of Environment. Because there was no law, there was no legislation, there was no legislation to support the process. Now the governor used contractors procured in the Department of Environment underwater.
So are you saying that the money never got to the intended
Now, the youth
beneficiaries.
and the women who appeared before the committee during the hearing, actually they were complaining because they were never paid. Initially, these contractors were supposed to pay them either weekly or after 10 days for a period that they signed the contract. But out of this, you can see from the report, there is even a contractor who was...
Take us to the specific page where those complaints were raised and what was the nature of those complaints.
So the report is page 230 of volume 4A.
So for my understanding and for record purposes, how were the youths of Kericho County supposed to receive or to get their cash?
These contractors promised to pay them via M-Pesa.
Correct?
Each, and they were assigned duties in the various parts of the municipalities.
So was it the contractor who would subcontract the youths, or it was the county that contracted the youths directly?
It was a contractor who contracted the youths directly, but supervised by the municipality, the municipal manager of that particular municipality.
Proceed and show us the findings of the report.
You can see the whole thing is voluminous, but let me just take you to page 253, because that is where, page 253, you can see down there, 252, sorry. There was only one director who appeared before the committee, and that is 4.6, director of Gleris Company Limited and Rehiza. Again, in this program, it was so funny where a contractor with two companies was given the job. So you can see he explained the number of days he was given from the BQ and the amount in that BQ. Out of this particular contractor was supposed to hire. In Kericho municipality, they had anticipated to hire 70 youth, 120 youth. In Litain, it was 70. But these numbers ballooned because of the number of contractors who were given the job. But then, they were supposed to still pay these men, youth, women, and the marginalized group.
So then, ultimately, who were the beneficiaries of the funds that were utilized under the Kazi Mtaani initiative?
These contractors.
Those contractors. And can you confirm that the Kazi Mtaani initiative was the governor of Kericho's program?
It was squarely the governor's. That is why it is called Equalizer Kazi Mtaani. It is him who launched the program. And from the photos, if we had time, you can see. I want to believe in all the annexures, you can see the governor even pushing the wheelbarrow in one of the, during the launch of the program in both Kericho and Litain.
Indeed, I'm made to understand the governor's nickname or campaign name is
Equalizer.
Equalizer. Is that true?
That is
you want
true.
that to go on record?
That is true. Equalizer.
Thank you. How much, in your estimation of from the report, was utilized in this initiative?
For the two municipalities, it was 39 million. Kericho being 23, and the balance being for Bureti, Litain municipality, 16 million.
And have you seen the response of the governor and how he has responded to the issue? Has he made any clarification or brought documents to confirm how that?
First of all, he relied on the affidavits of the former CEC in charge of lands, once Malel Kipruto. That from what the officers gave him, the information, there was no funds lost. But the committee, where I sat as a vice chair, we felt the value for money in these programs could not be met.
Thank you.
Met.
Thank you very much.
Met.
Thank you very much. So in
met.
Thank you very much.